Welcome to Fuse TV Sports. I'm Tom.
And I'm Lizzie, and we're here at Upton Ice Rink, home of Manchester Phoenix, for the second annual Ice Hockey Varsity.
Last year, the University of Manchester won 8-7 in a very exciting match. We're hoping for more of the same tonight.
The Ice Hockey Varsity is not your usual varsity, with every member of the team playing for the Manchester Metros, which is comprised of both the University of Manchester and Man-Met players, but today they will face off against each other for their respective unis.
Manchester Metropolitan University play in white this evening. They're led by captain Tom Wilson. Key players in the forwards are Ben Brown and Victor Graf, while defencemen Cade King and Adam Petrona Wright will be trying to put in some big hits on the Manchester attack.
Manchester Uni today play in navy blue with captain Max Drakely as one of the defencemen. The forwards include Jamie Bower and Tyler Schock, and all goaltenders will play one period each.
I'm joined by Manchester Metropolitan University's captain, Tom Wilson. Tom, quite a game, quite an occasion. How do you think the crowd received it at the end of the day?
It was nice. I didn't play last year, so it was a good experience to come down and have a few people around. Normally we play 11:30 at midnight in D-side, so it's nice to get numbers down tonight. Good experience to play for us.
And lots of people watching ice hockey for the first time. How do you think they would have enjoyed the big occasion with the cheerleaders and lots of excitement in the crowd?
The production value was quite good. Like the young man Rohani, he put a lot of effort into that, and he's done really well for himself tonight. Couldn't be very proud, and he got on the ice a couple of times. But no, it was nice, well put together.
And the result didn't quite go your way this year, but it was a keenly fought battle. What do you think you could have done slightly better next time?
We were talking about that in the changing room, about perhaps we were overly physical when it wasn't necessary. More shots on the keepers. They changed their keepers far more regularly than we did, and we didn't really test them enough. I think we had about 10 shots in the last 2 periods. We need to be pushing for 30.
And you mentioned the physical side of the game. Obviously that got the crowd going when there were a couple of little scraps going on. Do you think that, obviously that's a part of the game. Do you think that was a good thing for the crowd to enjoy and I think got you guys going as well?
That's a bigger part for the crowd than it is for us. I mean, obviously we all know each other very well anyway. It's quite a small community. So there's a lot of those big hits there'll be good chat with later.
Yeah.
It's not, we weren't going out there to kill each other, but it's nice to get a reaction every time you put it in.
And was it hard playing your teammates that you usually train with and play with?
I think it was a good experience for us to play each other at full-blooded, full speed. It's often in training you don't really go after each other like that, but when there is something that matters, to go out there and really try and hit each other, that's good, right? So you're not trying to kill each other, but you try to put the body in well, put in strong. Good practice for real games and league games.
And did anyone stand out for you on the MMU team?
other than myself. Yeah, little Alan played very well. He's one of our imports. I think as a unit we played very well. We moved up and down the ice as a 5 really nicely. You see a lot of teams, they get spread out and they'll have 3 down one end, 2 down the other. I think we stayed compact all the way through. We just got picked off on a couple of breakaways. Good lucky.
That's great. Thanks for talking to us. Cheers, Tom.
Yes, enjoy the rest of your evening.
Hey, I am here with Matt Strakely, the captain of the University of Manchester ice hockey team. He scored 2 goals in this game and was man of the match, so congratulations on that.
Thanks very much.
How do you feel the match went today?
Pretty good. I mean, I was happy about the intensity of the game altogether. It's nice to see that there's a lot of competition as well, so it wouldn't have been good if it had been like a 6-0 game. So it was good to see that they came back in the second period. There's a lot of big hits going out. I mean, I quite enjoyed the fact that it was a physical game. Plenty of scoring opportunities. The goalies kept them in as well. The goals that did go in were pretty decent goals. So I think we gave everything the fans something to look at. There was a fight in the middle of it, so it was pretty good.
Obviously, you all play for the same team, Manchester Metros. Do you feel that had any influence on the game today?
Not particularly. I mean, the only influence that it might have given is that we all play together, so we know how some people play. So, like for example, we know the first and second line to some people, so you know who to look out for. But the intensity is still there. Like we still consider ourselves University of Manchester. They're still Man Met, so we want to. Like, there's a lot of rivalry still. You still want to try and beat each other. And no one pulled any punches. It wasn't like we were trying to be nice to each other. It was like, I want to hit him even more because I know this guy. So.
And obviously, a lot of people that haven't watched ice hockey before like to watch it for the fight.
Yes.
Do you feel that there was a good amount of fights, or usually there'd be more? Or
I felt because it was more of a friendly, there was probably less aggressiveness than you'd expect. I mean, the fights that did happen were pretty soft. It was sort of like wrestling instead of punching each other because no one wants to see someone getting hurt on the ice when you're just playing a friendly. But the physical side was pretty big. I mean, there was at least like 3 or 4 big mid-ice hits. There was someone who got nailed against the boards at least once or twice every period. So the aggression was there, but maybe not the fighting. I think if you were to come to like a weekend game of like the Phoenix or the Minotaurs, you might be able to find a bit more fighting, a lot more aggression because there's a lot more riding on it as well.
Yeah. And who stood out to you today? You're allowed to say yourself.
No, I won't say myself. I played pretty poorly. I didn't enjoy my performance. I wanted the 3rd goal. I definitely thought that people like Tom Wilson was pretty decent. I think he was the captain of their team. He looked very nice. Tom McDonald, the netminder, he stood on his head when Joe Greaves had a lot of shots and we managed to stop them. I would say that Rahani did pretty decent. Like, I'm not going to say he was good, but he's better than he normally is because Rahani is normally terrible. But yeah, those were my man of the matches.
Good. And I hear you missed an open goal.
Well, he didn't hit. It was blatantly obvious, and I didn't miss it. It was on purpose.
Well,
I didn't.
Any consolation, no one noticed.
Well, exactly. It's not like there was filming or anything else. Like this. I mean, I deliberately pushed it wide.
Thank you very much for speaking to us.
No problem. Thank you.
The hooter sounded at 5-3 to University of Manchester. There were some big hits and a few scuffles, which the crowd greatly enjoyed.
Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next year.